Right, it's Venus Day 206, and it's time to go out and mine. You don't think I am going to have a huge amount of time? I did take quite a while over the morning. Let's move quickly. Now, first thing I want to do... Yeah, this is where I'm coming back. 49, 72, minus 11. I am going to take the cartridge with me, but I'm also going to see if the ore scanner is still useful. Is the battery going to last yet? It's the big battery, it should be fine. And there's my main mining backpack, right? Can I put more in here? Yes, I can. Okay, so gold is not too bad. There. There we go. Need more oxygen. Let's refill as much as I can. Let's go outside where there's still some light. There. And I'm not dealing with the traders. Hey. Does the ore scanner work at all? Doesn't seem to be working. Oh. Okay. Might only see the ones that are already... Well, that are still underground or something. Okay, let's try some mining. So, the main things I need is copper and silicon, I think. And ideally also some silver and gold. Mainly silver, I think. Okay. Oh, I need a lot more than that. I also need silicon. That's, I think this amount of copper should be fine for a while. Let's see if I can find some more useful stuff. Since I restarted the whole terrain, there's going to be a lot of stuff nearby. Wonder if I should build a rover. Does make it a bit easier to travel long distances. No iron. Let's not waste any time with that. And the sensor lenses would be better. And you can rush them fairly quickly. I did do that in my Vulcan run. That used to be the case. Now they're a lot more difficult because you also need astraloy. And astraloy is not that easy to get. The main thing is that you can use them, well, for one, they actually show you all the details of the ores nearby. So you can see every individual ore that is going to be spawned when you mine out. They also can be used while you're holding the mining tool, which makes everything much faster. The big problem is that they take up a lot of power. So even with a large battery, you're going to be recharging it every time you go back. Eh? The old way.
Waste tank caution.
No. Oh,
Suit damage.
of course. Not yet. So damage is a lot less deadly. Not really a big deal anymore. But it's weird that the air is taking so long to equalize. Yeah, that seems to be a lot of silicon. Just paint bits, probably. Also wondering if I should just enclose the furnace I have right now in the inside, which I'm still going to use to process the ores, at least for a while. Or should I just replace it with an advanced furnace right away? But that would make sense, because the advanced furnace is going to work a lot better for the kind of smelting I'm doing, I think. Because emptying out the furnace takes quite a while. I think, despite not having a turbo pump, that part works a little better. Should I also make some more solder? I don't really have much. And it's funny how at the start of the game and in the previous version, just smashing the suit was enough reason to basically give up and start over. Now it's just a minor inconvenience. It might be worse once I get into the hard suit. Now the atmosphere is really wonky. They have been trying to fix this for a long time. There were a lot of updates that changed the way the air works while you're mining and stuff like that. It's always a bit weird. But of course it's mostly a problem on Venus. On the other planets the pressure isn't so high. There were even some crazy guys who tried to create a real Venus in Stationeers, so with all the huge amounts of pressure. Even then, it was limited, and it took forever to do anything. So I should already create some access to the base. So I mean, I can climb there, but it's a lot easier
Waste tank caution.
if I have the jetpack. It's not the greatest idea to rely on the jetpack. Even if you run out, you want to be able to go back home. And I think that should be enough for the silicon for now, at least. It's not going to last forever. Not by far. It should be enough to finish the room. Okay, let's go inside and deal with all of this. Right. Hey, soybeans done. And cocoa still growing. The annoying thing is, of course, that the first growth takes a long time. These can be harvested multiple times. And I'm not really set up for that anyway. I will need to move those guys. It's a bit of a waste. So I have more... Oh, you're done too. That's a question. Can I split here? No. Okay, so I don't want to actually stack those guys. Good to know. Oh, but does the packaging machine work that way? I don't know. Oh, not important right now. Okay, you're growing, you're fine. You're fine. Well, I don't really need to refill anything. Yeah, let's go. Oh, let me take the computer. So ideally, I would like to do all this inside an atmosphere. Be very handy. I don't want to connect the data lines for everything.
Oxygen low.
Oh,
Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
yeah.
Critical. Oxygen low.
Always complaining. I don't remember. Was there a time when just being in a vacuum damaged your lungs? It does make sense, of course. Okay, GPS cartridge back. Or scanner cartridge. Yeah, that's a problem, of course. Always some problems. There. Going to leave the gold for later. So let's just get the silicon quickly processed. Although, what I want to do is to test the sorter and the unloader. So even if I don't have the whole system ready yet, I want to have something. Now you give me your motherboard. Oh, I will need another IC chip. That was steel, and was it electrum as well? Yeah, gold, steel, electrum, solder. Electrum. Gold, steel, electrum, solder. Solder is here. Yeah, running fairly low. I'm not going to have a filtration or anything like that. Is there any reason why I would want any of that? I will want to have cooling. So that would be a reason to have an atmospheric skid. So I could just connect a cooling system through the AC. Do I want it directly, or do I want to use a heat exchanger? The heat exchanger would have the advantage that I could use 2 heat exchangers with 1 atmospheric skid. But, whatever. Hey. The problem is I don't really have pipes or cables, so let's get started on the cables at least. There. That's the new IC, and I'm going to house it in an atmospheric skid. I think that will be fine. Hey, thanks. The basic system is easy enough. I just need to have a condensation valve between the two, so as they cool down, things stay reasonably. You are fairly large. I think I want to use something like this. It's also possible to use the portable tank, which has the advantage that it doesn't care about whether things are liquefied, which is a decent advantage. Oh well. Hey, you go there, you go there. That's the simple part. The cooling will need to have access to the coolant pipes. Well, this case, yeah, I can't actually use outside air, of course. I need to bring the coolant pipe, which is here. So that's not going to be too much of a problem. Especially if I can get it through here, which I'm not sure if it's possible. Yeah. Okay, so that would work. I can just get the coolant pipe through here. Let me just reserve the spot. Okay. There. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use all of these. Now you did talk about automating the production, right? At some point. Wouldn't be a bad idea overall. Okay. I have plenty of coolant pipes. Now, none of this is going to work eventually, but for now, I'm going to keep it. You're not connecting anywhere, right? Oh, that you are connecting there. So I do want to turn you around here. I will replace this eventually. Oh no, that works. I don't need it in there. Okay, good. So that makes sense. Okay. That's going to go into the atmospheric skid. I'm still not sure if I want to have two. Oh, I need a heat exchanger for the liquid tank anyway. I think what I could do is cool the gas directly, but cool the liquid by a heat exchanger exchanging with this gas. Now that could cause me trouble if I accidentally make something. I'll get some fire, catch on fire. Yeah, better. Right. Yeah, and I will separate the APC. So the main APC is not going to have any battery. Speed is up. This is right. Right. But this one is not going to have a battery. And the way I'm going to connect this is, okay, so you're going to go up, you're going to go down, you like this. Oh, right. I'll have to move the gas sensor, so I'll need to reconfigure the airlock. This will allow me to keep the APC. Wait, so you want to be connected through here-ish, let's say. No, once you start automating the airlocks, they get a bit cramped. Hey. Oh, I did not want to connect them to power yet, though. That's okay. You can't go through the door. Really? Alright. That's the problem with the glass door. Ah. I don't really have a room to do anything about that. So let's put this back the way it was before, because that's going to work better. Yes, it's a bit ridiculous that I'm spending so much time just rebuilding the airlock. Right. So I need to get the input power through the top anyway. Okay. So this isn't going to work either. We can't go through here anymore. That's okay. I do like to have the gas sensor near the center. I mean, you kind of want to have things centered just for the aesthetics, right? Oh, but that's it for day 206. So let's see you in the next one. Bye.